Today's episode is going to be about the amazing wildlife in the villages. These are pictures that I took of animals that we actually saw since we moved here. Stay tuned till the end of the video and you're going to see a black bear that walked right down our driveway. These are sandhill cranes. You're going to see them quite frequently as you make your way through the villages. A very large bird. It's distinctive. This morning I was out. I thought I would go out with my camera and take some shots. I came across this sandhill crane that's pictured here. Look at that beautiful red head. This fellow wasn't shy at all, and he stayed here for probably 10 minutes as I took pictures of him. As you can see, the sandhill cranes are quite large and not afraid. Beautiful birds. Bird watchers in the villages will find no shortage of subjects, all kinds of ducks, birds. Just beautiful. Scenes like this are why we find so many amphibians, reptiles, waterfowl. Lots of great environment for all types of animals. That's Evans Prairie Country Club over there in the distance. It's closed right now because of the rain that we've been having. These guys don't mind the rain. I lost my bird identification book when we moved down here. I need to get that back. So some of these are great blue herons. You've got little blue herons. You'll see an ibis in the pictures. Wood stork. This fellow was on a golf course this morning as I drove by. Here's a mother with her ducklings. She had 12 babies with her as I came by this morning. Here's a big bird. I believe that's a great egret. They've got that long, sweeping S-shaped neck. A very tall bird. That might be a moorhen. I believe it's a moorhen. Brilliant red feature on their face. That would be another one of the great egrets, this one in flight. Coming up is a picture I took back in the winter. That's a white pelican. They come here by the dozens. And here's a big group of them that I photoed on a local golf course. That's a wood stork. I'll tell you, the stork is pretty much out of business here in the villages because there are very, very few babies delivered around here. Another one of the white pelicans. We just saw that big bird grab a bird. Look at him. He's going to eat it. And that's the end of that bird. Wow. I believe that's a blue heron, and it just came right up to that blackbird and ate it. All the other blackbirds didn't like that at all. In fact, they were dive bombing that heron. Linda and I were driving down Highway 466A, and this soft-shelled turtle was trying to cross the road. It was busy. We pulled over and rescued it. It's quite heavy. Linda's a gamer, isn't she? Look at a close-up of this turtle. He's not the most attractive, but we relocated him. We just took him across the road in the direction he was going and set him free near a little pond.
He's over a foot long. Hi, buddy. Hi there. We're going to leave them where they are.
What you got there?
Well, it's just an everyday occurrence in Florida.
That is a big old turtle. We're going to take him to a pond and let him go. We found him near a road here, so we'll turn him loose. Those were 3 different turtles, by the way. Hey, here's a creature you're going to see all over the villages. This is actually what many people call an iguana, or some people will call it a chameleon, but it's not. It's an American anal lizard. They're small. They're only 4, 5, 6 inches long. You'll see them crawling all over your lanais, all over your screens, on your shrubs and your bushes. They change color based upon what they're sitting on. Really a cool little animal, not dangerous. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This one jumped out of the grass onto a tree right here, and he was still bright green from the grass. But as he sat on that tree, it didn't take him long to start changing color. And you're going to see right here that he's going to start turning into a light brown color. And as he sits there a little bit longer, he's going to turn to a darker brown color. That is the method of camouflage that nature has given this little anal lizard to protect him, because snakes eat them, birds eat them. We see birds every day catching these little guys. And they're not the only ones that like to catch this little guy. Gizmo, he chases them all day long. There's one. That's actually on my neighbor's, running along my neighbor's lanai. I just took a picture of him so you could see. Here they are on our, what's called an ishidoro. It's like a lantern, a Japanese lantern. But they're really cool. They've got a lot of personality. They scamper around. Their tail will come off if you try to catch them. The grandkids love them. We had fun trying to catch them when the grandkids were in town. I told you that Gizmo likes to catch lizards. There he goes. He would do that all day long if we let them. Back home in Indiana, he caught a lizard and it made him sick. So we try to discourage it, but what are you going to do? He very seldom catches one, but it's good exercise for him. Now this is actually a juvenile black racer. It's got a pattern on it. It doesn't look like a black racer at all at this stage of life, but as it grows up, it's going to lose those bands and turn black. This one I caught just out in front of the house here in the neighborhood a couple of days ago. He bit me a few times, but not even breaking the skin. Here's what he looks like when he grows up. I came around the house yesterday and I saw what looked to be like one of the garden hoses, but nope, it was moving. It's an adult black racer. And you can see him sliding along there on the rocks. He went behind our air conditioner. That's the mini split for the lanai air conditioner unit. There's a good picture of his head up close. These are aggressive snakes, but they're not evil. They won't attack. They're only defending themselves. They'll often take cover in bushes like this little shrub on the side of my house. I wanted to let you all see him a little bit better, so I thought I might try to bring him out of there for you. Like I said, they're very fast, kind of difficult to catch, and really difficult to catch if you're trying to hold a camera in one hand and catch them at the same time. Come on out of there. There he is. And back in he went. Couple of more kicks, though, and he comes out. There he goes. Under another shrub. I'm not going to take him away. I don't mind snakes at all. And so eventually he'll just go right into this hose reel that I have. There he goes.
Harmless. He's in my hose
and
now.
that may be where he lives. I'm not sure.
I need the hose.
But yep,
so
he's down under there.
I'm going to pull that out. That's what I came out to do. Look, the little lizards.
Another one of those anal lizards.
Wildlife all around us here. Okay, I've got to water.
And peeping right down from the top of the
pull that out. He'll come out too, but I can't do it with
hose reel.
One hand and video with the other.
It's not a
if anything
sprinkler, it's a
exciting
hose
happens,
reel.
I'll turn it back on.
But you
Well,
can see him right down in
a
there.
little hiding
See there?
place inside my sprinkler. That's a black racer, a harmless snake, but a very high-strung snake. Easily agitated, but will not attack people. I've heard my neighbors talk about how these snakes will come after people, but that's not really true. They're just afraid.
Well, here are the stars of the show here in the villages, the alligators. There are gators. You may remember the more famous one, Larry, who was captured up near Brownwood and taken to Gatorland in Florida. But you'll see them. This one was on a mangrove golf course. He doesn't bother anything if we don't bother him. You'll see them swimming at lots of the golf courses. They look like submarines, just kind of cruising around the open water there. How long do they get in the villages? Well, there have been many that are 4 or 5 feet long, but some 6, 7 feet long, and maybe some 8 or 9, 10 feet long. That's a pretty big gator right there. Here's one I encountered when I was golfing. If you look, he's going to be out in front of me here as I hit the ball. He didn't bother me, and I didn't bother him.
Sometimes we run into some wildlife. That's over here on Redfish Run. It's a pretty good-sized alligator. Love to see him. Not scared of him. I'm going to give him a little room. But pretty cool, huh?
Sorry for that double voiceover. Here's the hawk landed in our backyard trying to eat some of those little lizards. And you know, we see a lot of deer in Indiana, but down in Florida, we've only seen one. This beautiful fawn that Linda spotted when we were driving along a county road. Gorgeous creatures. I'd like to see more of them. Now here's the little tree frog. We find these after a rain attached to the inside of the screens on our lanai. They're neat little animals. Have suction cup feet like a gecko. Well, here's a picture of the bear that I told you we'd show you at the end. This was taken by a neighbor. I took all the other pictures on the video, but that is a daytime picture. We had the bear come through our property at night, came right down our driveway. And here's a video, or actually a still shot from a video that you can see of that. But we respect the wildlife in Florida. We enjoy it, love to see it. We know there are rules and ways that we need to do it properly, and it's just another reason we like to live here. Thanks for watching.